Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Robbery. I'm calling it right now. Nah, I'm joking, man. Hey, that fight was close. To me, it should have been a draw. But Tommy Fury, if you didn't see the fight, it was very. Let me fix my damn hat over here, right? Yo, tripping. It was very competitive, man. But I'm going to tell you, I got a way I feel about things from the whole Fury last name, fighting in Saudi Arabia, knowing the people attached to the event, you know, the whole Kinahan thing. But I'm going to tell you, you know, just from just going off of their performance in the ring, I'm not worried about anything on the outside. I'm not here to talk conspiracy theories in this video. But just seeing those guys perform, Tommy Fury was throwing the combinations, letting his hands go. Even if it wasn't landing, he was letting his hands go. Jake Paul was more or less just the jab, an occasional hook, lead hook, and trying to loop the right hand. Jake Paul was able to knock Tommy Fury down. The referee, though, man, was doing some shady stuff. But he did come, you know, he took a point from Jake Paul after Jake Paul hurt Tommy Fury, which I'll save that conspiracy theory for another video, right? Which I couldn't understand why the hell Jake Paul would hurt Tommy Fury and the referee would stop the action and take a point from Jake Paul. But then a few rounds later, he takes a point from Tommy Fury. So it just doesn't make sense, but the referee was involved a lot. But what I will tell you is Jake Paul looked a lot better in this fight than he's looked in other fights. You can tell he's been training. You can tell he's been in the gym. Jake Paul's a boxer, man. You know, it is what it is. Tommy Fury is also a boxer. But let's not get it twisted. Both of these guys still have a lot of room for growth. I think if Tommy Fury really gets in there with a top prospect, like a 10-0 prospect, with like a 6 or 7 KOs, Tommy Fury's in trouble. Jake Paul dropped him with a jab. If Jake Paul gets in there with somebody who can throw combinations, got a little bit of pop, who will step with you when you go straight back and just let go of the classic one-on-one boxing 15-second combo, you know, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, those drills we used to do when we used to hit the heavy bag back in the day. Some people did 30 seconds, just straight 1-2s for 30 seconds, as many as you possibly can throw. A flurry, you know what I'm saying? If Jake Paul gets in there with someone like that, because Jake Paul just puts his hands up and he goes straight back, and sometimes he's looking at the ground. He can't even see where the hell the punches are coming from. So that's just a recipe for disaster. But for these guys right now, Jake Paul wants to activate the rematch clause. I'll do another video talking about the conspiracy theory. But, hey, it is what it is. $25 million Jake Paul made, $7 million Tommy Fury made. They didn't sign on the bet, so Tommy Fury doesn't get his purse doubled. But let me tell you something. That was a very good fight, very entertaining fight. And I was on the edge of my seat, I ain't gonna lie, because I was waiting to see someone get knocked out. But that being said, more to come. Jake Paul lost on split decision. So, you know, you just had a couple of judges that saw it a little bit differently. But good fight overall. Jake Paul, he deserves a lot of credit. I was rooting for him. So this is just a video without all the crap. But I'm going to do another video to touch on some things because I think we need to talk about it. But right now, it is what it is. Tommy Fury did look a bit more polished, but Jake looked like he really is just waiting. He's falling in love with his right hand. He's got to be able to do more. He's got to be able to do more than just throw a feint, throw a jab with the left hand, and then try to loop the right hand. Like he's got to be able to do more. He dropped Tommy Fury with a jab. So that tells you that there's more to Jake Paul than the right hand, but he's got to keep working. But that being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I'm in the breeze.